Good morning, sunshines. Happy last day of March. Oh my goodness, it's the last day of March. Too wild, too wild. Where does the time fly? It's amazing. How are you guys today? Good morning, T. Hi. Hey, Kathy. Good morning. Ooh, 9 days. Oh my goodness. And the countdown, it's under 10. Woohoo! Happy day to you. So what day is that specifically? Like the 8th? What day will that be? Let's see. 9 days from now will be today's the 31st. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 8th or the 9th? So excited for you. Oh, good morning, Rona. Rona's been a member for a month. Good morning to you. Good morning too. Nice. So excited for you, T. How long of a flight is it? Hey, good morning, Anne. Anne's been a member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Good morning, Miriam. Yeah, well, your son probably would really appreciate you coming back. Oh my goodness, that's a long flight. Yikes. Kirby's mom, good morning. Kirby's been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Kirby's mom. Oh, he's going with you? Okay. Wow. Australia is huge. I know. I forget how big Australia really is. That's pretty awesome, though. Miriam, I got your text this morning with their email. Thank you very much. Well, that's true. He's probably old enough to stay the night by himself, but whether you want him to or not is a different story. Boys that age can get themselves into some trouble. Mm. I need to catch Brian on the replay crew this morning. Is he still live? Yeah, I have something special I want to do. And I so want to say it, but I can't, because that'll ruin the surprise. Brian decided to make you Irish and Joe his mods. Well, great decision. Oh, they're doing them one side at a time. He's a mod thief. That's okay. Moderator up. What's that? There's a punchy, a slot machine. Let's order up. Moderator up. We haven't seen Ann in a while. How are you doing, Ann? Yeah, it's a good one. It kind of flows from yesterday's conversation. I ain't no tease, baby. I ain't no tease. Is is Brian still live? Is he still playing the tunes? Sawi Brian. Yeah, they all got hit with tornadoes yesterday. I was hoping and praying Brian was okay. I know tornadoes went through my brother's town. He said his house is okay. Well, I'm glad you're off today. Okay, cool. I'm glad Joe and Irish are there still. Yeah, my brother's town got hit with tornadoes yesterday down in the Kentucky area. Yikes stripes. I've got sleepy bugs that just won't get out of my eyes today. Haggis. Haggis, I don't, if you're on here, I do not understand your message. You are speaking in tongue or code, or you're butt dialing me. One of the two. One of the three. I am, thank you, Battle. I don't know to take that. I don't know to take that as a compliment or an insult. No, I'm not from Indiana. Good morning, AZ Crimson. You are always live. I know you are always live. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm sorry that I jumped on, not looking to see if he was still live. A compliment. Okay, thank you, Battle. Oh, no worries. I just have lots of cousins that live down in Indiana, and that's where my mom and dad retired. And I am from the Midwest, but it's all the same. It's all the same language, really. How are you today, the Battle? And hi, AZ Crimson. Good morning to you. It's Monday. Monday. I'm ready for a good week. I'm in the Midwest, Battle. close to Indiana. I'm in the Michigan, but I'm an Alaskan baby. I'm glad you're doing okay, the battle. Woohoo, all right, Kathy, that's always good. Haggis has got me. Hey, Aussie, 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 oi, 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 Murphy. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. You know, Mondays are a new day to open your eyes and just restart a new week. Sundays are our blessings day, and Mondays are our, oh, well, we woke up, let's go. Haggis. Haggis, you're cracking me up. Haggis was butt dialing me this morning. Funny. So are we prepared? I'm ready. I'm ready for a good week. I said yesterday, I have a feeling something's gonna happen this week. I don't know what. I don't know where. I just feel it in my bones. For all you Irish people, I feel it in my bones. Or is that Scottish? Monday, 11:45 p.m. in Sydney. Well, your Monday's almost done with then. You survived the Monday. And you're on to your Tuesday. And I was trying to figure out, it is the reason why they don't have any meetings in LA today. I feel it in my fingers and I feel it in my toes, feel it in my toes. Is there today is a California holiday. It's some dude's birthday or some dude's death day or something. A big ex-union guy. So it's a California holiday. We were trying to figure out what the heck holiday it was. Hey, Joe Bananas. That's okay, Irish Mart. I know, and I'm sorry. Cesar Chavez is the day. Thank you very much, Dylan. Good morning, Dylan. Yeah, it's not a holiday for me either. I didn't even know. I couldn't read. And then Amy said it was a Muslim holiday, and I thought, well, maybe it's a Muslim day, but never seen him take a federal holiday off for a time for some coffee, cocky. That's what I get for having too much coffee myself this morning. Cesar Chavez. Yeah, I have no clue. Have no clue who Cesar Chavez is. Audit had to tell me he used to be a union dude. So apparently he helped all of the farmers unionize. Hey, Adrian, hi. He was a boxer. Hey, Lordy Bum. He fought for the rights of the workers. Well, I'm not picking on him, I promise. I just have never heard of him. So that is the reason we don't have any meetings in LA today. We could have meetings in other places that nobody's told me about. Hey, Amy M. Brian, I need to do your video on. Oh, it was a joke. See? Right over my head. Lord Bynum, thank you. Thank you, Twyla. Good morning, Twyla. So the schools are off due to Eid el-Fitr. That is the Muslim holiday, right? That's what you were saying yesterday or the day before. Yeah, it's kind of funny, isn't it, the battle? But it gives everybody the day off with pay if they were supposed to be working that day. And if I miss somebody sneaking in, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. So good morning to you. Just means you'll have to take it to all their stuff to their houses. End of Ramadan. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Yep, it is the end of Ramadan. And I try not to be egocentric with my Christian holidays because there are other holidays too, such as that. Right, Dylan? I'd like a day off with pay, please. That would be nice. It was in Alaska, we always had Alaska Day, and that threw everybody off for the rest of it. I think every state has a state holiday. Thank you, Battle. No meetings until Friday. I know tomorrow the police commission is canceled. Oh, Amy, you're gonna make me look. I know, right? The chat's flying by this morning. You guys are talkative. Everybody's had their caffeine. I know you're in Arkansas. My brother is in Kentucky and they got hit by tornadoes last night. Their house is fine. Oh, you were looking at missing. I was looking at that earlier and I had not looked. I looked, but I didn't look. You know what I mean? Oh, if I would have looked at his, I would have seen that it's Cesar Chavez Day. Let me see. Let me put it on that. Missing in Scientology um, shows, he doesn't do the meetings, he shows the upcoming week schedule. He, she, I think it's a she. Here it is. And they have been listing the meetings. So, International World Happiness Day. Hmm. That's kind of amazing. So Tuesday, Board of Fire, Board of Neighborhood Commissions, NoHo, Neighborhood Council. We should do that one tomorrow night. Public Works canceled. I can't see the chat, you guys. So Wednesday, public safety meeting. I wish we could call in for that one. April 3rd. Yep, so nothing till Friday. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, right. World Happiness Day. Yeah, a lot of these other meetings, except for the neighborhood councils, you really can't call into. The ethics one you can, and that's an important one, but I don't know when the next ethics meeting is. The Disability Commission, you can. Yep, I know, Amy. I try and stream for audit. I know, right? Miriam, maybe it's just a week off. Maybe you need to take advantage of that. Maybe the universe is telling you to do other things this week. Imagine that. The universe saying, take care of mama for the week. Take care of dad for the week. Girl, you get the week off. Yeah, I don't know why Public Works is canceled. That's kind of weird because they were all canceled. Well, last week was a weird week. And I don't know. Let me see. What day is. That's the Monday. Hmm. Things that make you go, And if you're ever in to where you're just sitting there waiting, you need a distraction, you can always group text or just text me. I'd be more than happy to provide you with some conversation of silly nature to keep your mind off things. Yeah, really, Irish, I would take somebody to help me clean too. Hold on, gotta mute you guys for a second. Ooh, sneeze best. Good morning, Danny. How are you, Danny? Welcome to the world this morning. So I know Fluffer and Tilty normally have a schedule of when they do. What is their schedule when they do their lives? Do you remember? Oh no, freeze warning. And the peach orchards are in bloom. No, that means we might get no peaches this year. There goes the price of peaches. Ruh-roh. Let me turn that sound down. Wednesdays and Fridays, you think? Okay. Yeah, we don't need no frozen peaches. My dad had a peach tree in his yard, and I down there in Indiana battle, and it was always amazing. It was just one little peach tree, but man, that thing would just produce peaches like crazy. It was amazing. And I have a peach tree in my yard, but it's got the scab. Is that what it's called? I know, I loved canned peaches too. Good night, T. Excuse me. I know. And so we would, every year, my dad would, ciao for now, baby, ciao for now. And peaches are just so good. And then my dad would make peach wine. Oh, have you ever had peach wine? It's amazing. And I promise I'm not an alcoholic, you guys. I'm always seem to be talking about alcohol of some sorts. But my dad would make that peach wine and it was so good. I have one one bottle left from his wine that he made, and nobody's allowed with it. Yep, trying to keep all the bugs away. Yeah, it is. It's pretty divine. Used to sell them for your fireworks money. Yep. My dad he had coined and started the company. It's Bobby Billy Wine, Bobby Billy Wines. I haven't delved into making my own alcohol products yet. That's not even a yet, though I probably will never. But it was always funny to go to my mom and dad's house. Hey, Hank. Good morning to ya. Hey, Eyes to See. Used to get the large catering tins of peaches and sometimes pears and have them with Strawberry jelly and ice cream. Ooh, yummy. Bobby Billy. Yep. Bobby Billy wines. It's because his name is Robert William. So they jokingly used to call him Bobby Billy. Your grapevine is just starting to bud, so I think the winery should be okay. Hmm. Pretty amazing. But so he'd have his 5-gallon buckets that he would be making his peach wine or plum wine, and he'd throw some grapes in there. It was kind of crazy. And then he'd burp it, and I don't know. As I said, I'm not really. You're surrounded by peach orchards and wineries. Oh, very cool. Good morning, Lorelei. Joe Bob. Yeah, I know that would be a crazy name, huh? And then he named him after his car, Dodge. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. Dodge can be quite the talkative person. It was a good interview. We learned a little bit about Dodge, didn't we? He could definitely be a Momo, a motor mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Brigitte does a great job at her interviews. She has good questions. Definitely is his middle name. Happy Trans Visibility Day. Thank you, Lorelei. Thanks for the reminder. It is definitely a day. Chatty Cathy. A dodgy Dodge. I was like, okay, let Brigitte get a word in edgewise. Stop talking. Let Brigitte ask her questions. She does. She does a great job. She has a relaxed personality. Bet you she can be a hoot going out with, though. Back in the day. Maybe not today. Ooh, peach dump cake sounds really good. I when I moved here, one time I went down to visit my mom and dad, and I came home with the whole back end of the car filled with peaches. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with all these Peaches. Well, we're gonna have to come down for Peach Fest, Lord Bynum. Yeah, they would. He would can a lot of his peaches besides doing the wine. And me and canning don't get along. We already talked about that. I think I'd better have better luck doing the wine than doing the canning. Okay, it's a deal. Pinky promise. But it's always so beautiful when they all bloom. All the peach trees bloom. They are so beautiful, and the cherry trees, just gorgeous. My favorite tree is, as I seen them over in Africa, and you have them down in California too, are the purple trees. And I know we're gonna sit here and trying to remember the name of it. Oh, they're all pink today. Ooh, I think they're pink. Let me let's go there. Here is no thank you. I don't care. Here is a peach tree in bloom. They have the light. That's a cherry tree. They're pink. I know peach trees are absolutely beautiful when they bloom. They are so pretty. Really, Haggis? Yep, cherry trees are also beautiful, beautiful, beautiful when they bloom. And the peach ones, they don't have a smell, but they are beautiful. They kind of like right now is kind of the time for the lilacs to be coming out too. See, here's a peach tree in bloom. They are gorgeous. Yep, the cherry blossoms, and that's like in DC, they have the ones that line the streets. The cherry blossom festival. Oh, they don't bloom like that? I, yeah, they do make a mess in the yard. And if you just let the peaches drop and rot, because mine has a disease, so they aren't any good. Um, they just drop, and then it brings all of the damn flies and hornets. Yeah, me too, Amy. I've been down there when the cherry blossoms were blooming, and it's beautiful. I've spent a lot of time in DC. You do. They all the hippie chick. They do get drunk from the fermented peaches on the ground. Ah, okay. I didn't see that one fly by me. You were too quick on the draw, Haggis. It is a thing, yeah. I used to have to go to DC for work all the time. Elephants get drunk from the amarula fruit too. That's funny. It's amazing that their brains can get drunk like that. I suppose we get drunk off from it. I used to from Alaska, I used to have to fly to DC. I'd fly on the night flight on the red eye, get there bright and early in the morning, take a taxi to my meeting, spend all day in meetings, and then fly back that night. Good night, Marie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have sweet dreams. That used to be tough, tough, tough. I hated those meetings. Yeah, the Union Station, that's because they're punting to the tourists. Am Amarula? See, I don't know what Amarula liquor is. Are we misspelling it? Like amaretto? Is that what that is? No, you're gonna make me look. What is Amarillo? Amarula fruit tree. No. Amarula tree. Marula. Because amaretto I thought was uh almonds? Huh. Good morning, Sue Irwin. How are you today? That's the one that the elephants eat and they get drunk. A cream liqueur made of the marula fruits. Yeah, kind of like a big fruit, like a big apple. Hmm. Yeah, amaretto was made with almonds. See, I was remembering it. Good morning, Dusty. Dusty, what are you saying? You're throwing work in the middle of our alcohol talk. The statute of limitations for the above have expired, but this is Scientology policy, which means they'll repeat it time and time again. Therefore, who erased that? I was right in the middle of reading it. Is that a fake, Dusty? Good morning, Antics. Was that a fake, Dusty? I don't see Dusty either. I don't know. Either that was a fake Dusty and we whacked a troll, or that was Dusty and he got smoked. Sorry, Dusty. If that's truly you, Dusty, sorry, come back. Oh, thank you, Miriam. Spring cleaning and laundry day. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today too, sir. Sue, he didn't say anything bad. He was just talking something other than what we were talking about. Thank you, AZ. Yeah, I'm on OBS. In OBS I can't do things. So thank you, mods. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, Miriam and JoJo and T and Haggis. Yeah, and it wasn't anything. I don't think it was anything bad. I was in the middle of reading it. Yeah, they do a nice comment and then put a vile one after. You're right. Yep. Dusty's Dusty's an excellent Dusty soda dispenser. The real Dusty, would the real Slim Dusty please stand up? We like Dusty. Mm-hmm. Yep, I enjoy his conversations. I enjoy the way he protests. We'll keep all the asses out of here, Haggis. We'll play Whack-A-Troll. I agree, Hank. I guess I guess you have arrived when you have trolls that take your name. Oh, wow. No assless chaps in here whatsoever. Dusty, isn't it? Well, not unless you want to show me your biscuits, like for real life. Dusty the dogs. I know. I was watching that on Let's Go Carla's last night, yesterday when she was doing that, and I had texted Audit, and she said she was going to be on there, and then I knew she had fallen asleep, so that's why I jumped on. Poor Audit was just snoozing. She's like, "What? What? Wait a minute." You know, when you fall asleep in the morning or in the afternoon for a nap, and you wake up and you're like, "I didn't mean to fall asleep." Warm and buttered. I know. You have arrived, Amy M. That's what we were talking about yesterday is kind of my surprise that I want to do with Fluffer. He, yeah, I don't run on other sites. I told you my IG was hacked, and I don't I don't know that I have an X. I might have like signed up for an X a long time ago, but I don't ever do Twitter or X, and I don't go into Reddit. And I'm in Discord, but it's only because for my day trading. Yeah, we don't need no jerky jerks around here, right? If you feed it with gasoline, he's a great guy, right, Kathy? That's the same thing here. I was called Osa in by a troll trashies chat last week, so I guess even anonymous chat only. Yeah, yeah. His case is coming up here pretty quick, isn't it, Antics? Don't feed the beasts. No soup for you. Dylan. Yeah, you might have a point there, Hank. Ooh, he has his first date in 2 weeks. Thank you for the reminder. Yep, let's keep him in our thoughts and prayers, that's for sure. I knew it was coming up here pretty quick. You know, if you just let it die, the drama would drastically decrease. The 11th? Okay, so that's not very far away at all. It's okay. It's a date. Trashy is a sweetheart too. I haven't watched a lot of him. He just made his second payment. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you're talking about, Antics. These pesky two-party consent states. Know your states that are two-party versus one-party. That's true. You have to know what type of state you are in for your recording. You have to know your protesting rules. Hmm. Oh, to his lawyer, yes. Oh, really? That is disgusting. Yeah, no, that's not cool. That's not cool beans at all. That's dirty pool, that's for sure. And I'm hoping Trashy didn't do it. I hope he took your instructions, Antics, or your advice. Hey, let's go. Well, I'm sure it is OSA and uh, plants in there to cause discourse. Right? Yeah, it could have caused him a lot of trouble. Well, I'm glad you did catch it, Antics. That's for sure. Thanks for that update yesterday. Let's go. That was really great. Yeah, we just have to be careful. Yeah, as I said, I'm glad that you I'm glad that you were there to help him. I don't know that much about him. I don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Yep, exactly. We need to watch out for one another. I know, right? I knew you would like that, Amy M. I don't have to read all the comments out loud. Out loud, out loud, out loud, Haggis. Live streaming stresses you out? Why? You do so good at it. You do great. Yeah, it got the message across, that's for sure. Let's go. And we did. We thought of Amy. Ah, I'm glad. I do. I do it out of habit. I agree with you, Haggis. Yeah, those are really weird. Hey, great grandma. You're right. We all have different things that we're good at, that's for sure. Oh, goodness. Speaking of naps, yeah, we had a thunderstorm come through last night. So when we were talking yesterday, those that were here yesterday, we were talking about doing the postcards and stuff. And one of the things that Amy keeps talking about is the Holocaust and how it makes you feel. And but let's say you are a Scientologist. Oops, you tooted. Is that the real haggis or the fake haggis? Um, so let's say you are a Scientologist and you were in for your services or your auditing or whatever. Let's say if you were a Catholic person and you came out of your Catholic service and you had people screaming, "Get back in your cult," or "You're worthless," or whatever. I know, Haggis, I'm just giving you shit, man, because you said you tooted. How, or go back into your synagogue. How would you feel? You would feel like they were yelling hate speech at you. Just think about that. I'm not saying Scientology's good, bad, indifferent. I'm just saying, how would you feel? How would you feel? And then change the way you change your speech. Okay? Maybe. You might be asking why, or you might feel intimidated, or you might feel scared, or you might feel offended. Matt has a wonderful approach. He says, "You are loved." Right? Here, a local parish priest is likely to invite you in for a cuppa to talk about why you think the church is a cult. Yes, Irish. Yes, exactly, Haggis. So if you are brainwashed to believe all are evil on the outside, you would believe it was hate. That's okay, Miriam. Right, Lord Bynum. Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm listening. So maybe there's a lesson for both sides. But Lord Bynum, they think they are. They think they are doing nice things by going out and giving people food bank and allowing them to use their street and hosting events. I'm not saying the upper management thinks that. I'm saying that most Scientologists think that. Okay, Amy, I'm not going to agree or disagree with anybody. I really want this to be a conversation. They are trained to believe that they are better than the rest of the world. Yes. And that their viewpoint is correct and yours is wrong. So when I'm yelling at you, like they did with Military Mike, right, well, they didn't. They didn't with Military Mike, but they're not seeing that. Some churches would call the police. It depends on who's running it, yes. And again, I'm not gonna, I personally, what's that one protest group that protests the veterans or the military people, the church? I can't remember the name of it. I mean, is that hate speech or free speech? If I were again, if I were a normal public, a normal person going into my mosque, I agree, Carla, But we're not them. Westboro Baptist Church. Thank you very much, Lord Bynum. They do. So is that free speech or hate speech? Correct, Hank, but they don't see that. The normal public people don't see that. Am I wrong, Dylan? Maybe the Sea Org does. Maybe staff do. But public, I don't think do. So they just think they're being attacked. Uh, right, Brian? Yeah, that's just disgusting, Lord Bynum. You are right when we are trying to get them out without driving them back in because OSA would win, and that would keep that person in a cult. Over time, protesters have become nicer, seeing it as a better approach. Haggis, you are not wrong. I 100% agree. You are not wrong. But I need for you guys to maybe view the other side of it. And that way you can pivot correctly and think about it correctly. And I guess where I'm trying to steer you, us, myself, is that I see Scientology, upper management, higher levels have changed their tactics from being on the defense to to playing into this hate speech and the hate crimes. So you need to change your tactics and your verbiage and your ways so that way you don't get caught in that trap. That's where I'm steering this. As a protester, as an advocate, as a person trying to have influence, don't get caught in that trap. So I'm asking you to just look at it in a little different point of view, have a different perception before you're caught in the trap. No, you're not. You're fine, Hank. You're cool. At $1 o'clock Eastern time? I don't know when $1 o'clock Eastern time is. Animal Audit Corner. And by the way, you guys, I had to change my email because there wasn't any uh, malicious behavior. I just had to change my email because my email provider decided to stop. So we should be asking, why do you abuse your elderly? Why do your doctrines meet that of child abuse, the definitions of child abuse? But see, the normal standard people don't see it as such. I was thinking about that antics, but I don't like the proton.me. That's what happens when you just pop on the first M that hits. There you go, Anne. Do everything with unconditional love in your heart and tell the truth over and over again so that way the lies are drowned out. You know, one hand, truth is not hate. Truth can hurt, but truth is not hurtful. I just see the tactics being changed on the other side, and I'm just giving you forewarning that you need to change your tactics a little bit now, too. Kind of the I spy, I spy. And those are words of wisdom. Okay, you guys, time for fluff and buff this morning. And I will email them later. Thank you very much, Scientology Up North, for that email address. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. To everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day and enjoy your day off from meetings. Much love to everybody. I'll talk to you later. Peter, I'll have to look at that one before I close out.